And to piggyback off that, I think one time we actually had a conversation off mic. I don't think we actually did it on the camera for the episode. But
Pause.
Fair. But I love repurposing conversations. And I was having a conversation with my mom, and we was talking about.
Oh shit.
And we was talking about the idea of men paying. So we was talking about different scenarios where a man was paying all of the bills. And then he was having a conversation because, hey, we married now, whatever, paying all the bills, whatever. So about like the deed, because he moved into the crib. Because you spoke before saying you never moved to a girl crib, she got to move with you type shit, or get something from scratch. So these men in these scenarios moved into their house, paying all of the bills. Yeah, so by the way, babe, so I figured like my name going to deed now as well, like this and that. And the woman's like, no. I know you paying all the bills, but this is my house still. Yeah. And I was kind of flabbergasted. I'm just like, so he paying all the bills here in this house, but he can't be on the deed. Yeah. So what are your thoughts about that? And also, my mom was very indignant by saying, yeah, girl, don't you have it. That's your house still. I don't care what happens. And I was kind of just... The girl man was kind of,
Definitely girl man. I want to pivot it to my mom. My mom, real quick. Would you have put Jay name on the deed? You said yeah or no? I can't hear you.
She said we.
But no, I'm saying no. Considering the situation, exactly what he just explained, is Jay name going on the deed?
I feel like she's trying to tap dance out of it.
You said she's trying
to dance around it. Like, she kind of whispering and shit.
So, for me, I feel like that's why I would never advise a man to move in with a woman, right? Mm-hmm. For that reason itself, because it's not. See, the thing is, when you advise against things, that don't mean that it's a problem. Mm-hmm. It just means that psychologically, men are wired a certain way, women are wired a certain way. Does it mean that it can't be the exception versus the rule? No, like every fucking exception to every rule, right? It's always gonna be that small percentage of people that just don't fit the bill. But in more cases than not, you gonna have even if a woman already own a house and you move and y'all want to do something together, you gonna have a hard time getting her to give up that house because she created her own security. So now you asking her to do double. You saying like, I'm gonna give up my security that I created to come jump on your ship. And then not only that, it's like, I built this by myself. You think you about to put your name on it. So if you understand psychologically that 95% of men here is going to see it that way, it's like, I wouldn't even put myself in that predicament. You understand that if you're going to pay the bills, you're doing that to carry your weight, to gain respect. So they feel like you're not just fucking living off of me, but to think that you could buy your way into a partnership with them, it's just not going to work like that.
So under no circumstances you will ever see yourself.
No, absolutely not. No. I don't care if my wife in the crowd right now. Absolutely fucking not. I'm not. I would never. I'm not moving. I'm not doing that. Like, you know what I'm saying? We can start fresh. I'm cool with that. You know what I mean? Look, let's go.
We got our own place separate.
Yeah.
Then
that way, I'm even if I got to give up what I got, like, all right, come on, we'll do something fresh. I'm cool with that. But I'm never, ever, ever, ever. What? I grew up with a mom, nigga. She right there. You know how many times she reminded me it wasn't my house? You don't pay no motherfucking bills in here, nigga. This ain't your motherfucking house. You bringing all your fucking friends and y'all doing what the fuck y'all want. Like, this shit is for real. Like, look, absolutely not. I couldn't wait to get I'm like, all right, say less. Now when she come to my crib, you don't pay no motherfucking bills in here. This ain't your motherfucking house. And my mom love to make subtle suggestions. I don't want to hear none of that. She be like, look, she got good at it because she know I don't want to hear that shit. So she be like, son, you know what I was thinking? No, Mom, I don't know what you were thinking. I was thinking...
And I don't give a fuck.
Not even a little bit, either. Son, you ever thought about just putting all of the groceries on this side? No, Mom, I'm not doing that. I was just thinking because if you... Mom, I don't want to hear that shit. I'm cool. This is my motherfucking house. When I was in your house, I do it your way. You're in my house, we doing it my way. Yeah, like, got to pay for that.
Let's speak about that children trauma real quick, like, because I feel like...
The cable bill? Let's talk about the cable bill.
That's super trauma.
Who here, by show of hands, who in here mom got the cable in their name before? Somebody in the back.
You're a victim.
25, 35, 45, 55, 34. You are a victim.
You're a victim. Yeah. I think there's a hotline for that.
Me Too movement. So I was fortunate enough my mom didn't get me. I don't know if she got none of my siblings, but she
there's a lot of y'all, so at least one of them took that L for you.
Yeah, somebody, I don't know. Yeah. She, none of us? Yeah, no, she ain't. Loretta said she gonna defend herself. You got her fucked up. You got her messed up.
Oh, she's still going. It's her show. But speak about mom's suggestion. I feel like the parents that had that type of tyranny in the household, they don't understand the trauma that puts on kids that once you get from under that household and away from it, you have PTSD. So those suggestions make you just want. It could be the greatest suggestion in the world. Like it makes all the sense. Something you ain't think about, and your gut instinct be like, no. Don't care, push back, because it's trauma.
Absolutely not. Yeah. No, but I think so. Like one of the things I always say, man, especially for the men, man, we gotta be accustomed to. You gotta cut the umbilical cord, right? Because like the thing about the relationship that we have with our mom is like we grow up with them being an authority figure in our lives, right? So if we don't cut the umbilical cord and learn how to get them to respect us as men, like I tell you the day that my mom respected me as a man. She right there. I remember she was, mail come. Parents don't give a fuck. They open your mail. Man, I told that lady, look, you open my mail, I'll get you arrested. I would tell the federal government, like, it's a fucking federal crime. Like, and then it started with the mail. Then it was like my room door. Like, she thought I was in there doing shit I want. Most of the time I was, to be fair. But some of the time she was wrong about the shit she thought I was doing. And I just had to create that boundary where it's like, I understand that this is your crib. I understand that you got your rules. Like I would never disrespect my mom. Like so the beauty in it is like she always gave us the freedom to speak our mind, as long as we wasn't disrespectful about it.
Yeah, I ain't had that.
Yeah, I know Lena was fucking you up.
That sound nice.
Do you ever?
Real
quick pivot. Do you ever feel like you want to get your lick back? I mean, she right there. Like I got security here.
How many again?
I think it's 3 or 4. She sized me up as soon as I walked in. I said, give me a hug. Like we do this shit. I know it's on site. We do this shit afterwards. Like, for right now, just give me a hug. But no, getting back to it, cutting the umbilical cord is like, you got to reestablish the relationship that you have because we're never going to disrespect our moms. But we need them to learn how to respect us. Because, like, we your babies, but we not babies no more. And when men are too reliant on, that's how men defer to their mom. Mom, what do you think I should do? Like, that's not allowing yourself to be an effective leader. It's not to say that you can't take perspective, but if you never cut that umbilical cord, this is how they overstep in your marriage and in your relationships, and because they feel like, oh, that's my baby, so I could do what I want. So, it is like, it don't got to be like a, fuck with my mom talking about type of thing, but it's just more so making it understood, look, you my mom, I'm always respect you, but I'm a man now. So, for the men that's out there, if y'all mama's boys, I'm not knocking you, but no, I am knocking you, fuck that shit. I'm knocking the shit out of you. Cut that motherfucking umbilical cord. She should have been cut. Day you was here.